Hello everyone, I'm going to explain about our grammar focus for this meeting, which is about preposition. So for you, please open your Raymond Murphy ebook, page 120. So since we will follow the explanation from the Raymond Murphy book, so the discussion about preposition will be limited to about preposition which is end with ing form. Okay, preposition which end with ing form. So if you want to add your knowledge, you may search in the Google the explanation about preposition which end with ing form, or perhaps you can go to YouTube and then search for other sources or explanation about this topic. Okay, let's begin. According to Raymond Murphy's book, there are three conditions in which you can use a preposition which end with ing form. The first one is if a preposition is followed by a verb, the verb ends in ing. So here are many kinds of preposition. If it is followed with a verb, then the verb will end in ing form like this. So for example, are you interested in, and then the verb will be in the form of verb ing, working. Not are you interested in work for us, but are you interested in working for us? And then I'm not good at, so at here is the preposition, and at learning languages. So the verb will be verb ing. You must be fed up with studying. What are the advantages of having a car? Thanks very much for inviting me to your party. How about meeting for lunch tomorrow? Jadi how about meet, but how about meeting for lunch tomorrow? And then why don't you go out instead of sitting? Also in here, go out, but after this preposition, we should use verb in sitting, not sit. Amy went to work in spite of feeling ill. And then you can also say instead of somebody doing something, fed up with people doing something, you can say I'm fed up with people telling me what to do. Okay, that is the first condition. And here the second one, you can use preposition which is followed with verb ing when you use the preposition of before, after, by, and without. So if you use before like this, before, and then you will use the verb ing. Before going out, I phoned Sarah. Not before to go out. Not infinitive. Not to plus verb one, but before plus verb ing. And then what did you do after finishing? So after the preposition, before and after, you use verb ing like this. You can also say before I went out and after you finish. So if you want to use verb one, then you need to put a subject before the verb. The verb to here, or perhaps before I go out, you can use verb one. I mean not verb ing. Verb one or verb two here, but not verb ing. Then you use put a subject. And here the subject is removed, so you must use verb ing before going. But if you want to use verb one or past tense, which is verb two, before I went, before I go out, after I finish, something like that. And then if you use by, preposition by, to show how something is happened, You can also use verb being by breaking, by reading, by not eating, something like that. She made herself ill by not eating properly. Many accidents are caused by people driving too fast, something like that. So before, after, and then by use verb being. And once more is without. So after without, you also use verb being. So like we ran 10 kilometers without stopping. It was a stupid thing to say. I said it without thinking, not without to think. And then she needs to work without people disturbing her or without being disturbed. Ini past tense, passive voice, tanpa diganggu. And then the third condition is that to plus verb ing. Nah, to is often part of the infinitive to do or to see. Jadi to biasanya bagian dari infinitive. Biasanya to is followed by verb one. Like we decided to travel by train. Would you like to meet for lunch tomorrow? Nah, biasanya to ditambah verb one, namanya infinitive. But to is also a preposition. Tapi ternyata to is also a preposition like in, for, about, with, etc. For example, in the sentence, we went from Paris to Geneva. I prefer tea to coffee. Are you looking forward to the weekend? In here, the to is function as a preposition, not part of the infinitive. So if a preposition is followed by a verb, the verb will end in ing form. So in here, I'm fed up with, and then after preposition with, the verb will end with ing, with traveling. Then how about going? Still you remember the first condition? So when to is a preposition and it is followed by a verb, you must say to ing. Like I prefer driving to traveling by train. So to here is followed by verb ing. Not as usual, to is followed by verb one, but when it is a preposition, then to is followed by verb ing. And then are you looking forward? So looking forward to, in here to is function as preposition, must be followed by a verb ing. Going on holiday, not to travel, not looking forward to go. Okay, that's all my explanation. If you need more explanation, you may go to Google and look for many PowerPoints which explains about preposition with and with ing, or to go to YouTube. Here are the exercise. Please do the exercise in the Microsoft Word, and please also write the questions. So you must write the question also and then the answer. Do not write the answer only, so that you will more understand about this topic. Do all the exercise on page 121. So exercise 6001 until 60.1 until 60.4. Okay. If you have questions, you can just let me know. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.